I'm gonna do it. DJ, you're still welcome to come in this call. It's just absolute chaos right now. You're more than welcome to join. I got Potato and Shadow.
Hi.
Hi.
Mayonnaise an instrument?
Join the call, you say? Don't mind if I do.
Absolutely. What is up, my dude? How was your Zigg 2 experience?
It went great. It went great. I didn't die once.
Oh, lucky. I'm gonna probably die.
Yeah.
Let's see.
By the way, the game tried to do the same thing to me. There was one point where I had like 3 frost weapons. I'm like, what? And I'm like, why? Why must I suffer
dude,
like
Echoes is driving me nuts. Oh no.
Echo? Echo where? What do you mean Echo?
You're watching both while still in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got your
In fact, I forgot, I have to share screen so people don't have to watch the stream.
Yeah.
That's
what a good host should do.
Well, that's what I was doing on Borderlands 3.
I just went to chat on
I'm gonna try and maximize my
fried chicken tramps.
Energy volleys, the energy blaster. Yeah, let's go with the energy blaster.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good gun.
Karina, repel enemy. You know what? I'll try it. I'm more used to the other dude. He's got what I got my most experience on, but I'll go with it.
Our divination spells have located Jacob, an exiled cultist of the Dark Sect. He's promised to help us if we finish off the sect that humiliated him.
I said, boy.
He can't be trusted, but is worth the risk.
Yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Today was awesome. We had a Daddy Bliss pop in and drop 10 gift subs.
Nice. Daddy Bliss showed up on my stream too. We hit horde mode with a 50 bones. So
Nice.
I played a couple of different songs.
Oh,
Basically took viewer requests.
Your microphone sounds a little different.
Oh, how does it sound?
There's Insidious Bliss. Alright, let's see.
Different is in good, different is in better.
Oh, what is that?
Is
Is that a roguelike?
It is a roguelite. I think it actually sounds a little better. It sounds clearer for sure.
I was gonna say it should sound better given what Insidious paid for this microphone. But
Oh
yeah,
shit,
he gifted,
really?
Yeah, he gifted me a SteelSeries Alias Pro.
Wow.
That's not a cheap setup, so it's really good. I think it sounds a little bit better on stream, but honestly, the mixing isn't done through OBS anymore. It's done like through
their
the mixing
in-house.
software.
Yeah.
It's using like a mixing program instead of doing like the filter.
I see that. I see the okay.
All right, I see.
I'm gonna bump you up on like all.
Yeah, I'm not sure what my default volume is, but I appreciate that. Also, Shadow, good to talk to you again. I think the last time we spoke was when we were playing Gunfire Reborn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Potato, I know I've talked to you through the Melee game stream, but I don't think I've ever been on a stream with you, so good to finally get a chance to talk.
Look at that, people having fun. I think this is a 4th floor.
Very recently, I've actually been dropping in stuff like this.
Oh, this is a fight room. Yeah, it's a fight room.
Hey, BJ. Have you heard of the Ring Racers game yet?
I have not.
Yeah, technically a new mod. It's actually really good. It's insane how much quality's in it. You guys set up a party sometime. Group play.
Twitch doesn't like when I play that though. Immortal Revenge for obvious reasons.
I never got to do that.
I played it on Twitch and I didn't have any issues. What happened with you with the
Oh, not really like big issues. Just like you can't find a game. Like a new tag or anything.
Yeah, setting up a stream category is weird because it's like redneck is considered like a blocked word on there. So I had that problem too.
You gotta hate that.
It's weird. It's like a Twitch category, but it's like a blocked word. So what do you do?
Yeah.
Fire rate. I think fire rate's great, but you need mana base or mana generation to go with it.
So it's
really-
funny because like you can't mention the name of it, but you can set it as your like tag.
That's what it was. Yeah. It's
Actually,
weird.
yeah. I could do Clarity of Mind here. I'm between
Fire-
these two. What do you think?
Fire rate's really good for slow weapons, honestly.
Yeah.
What's the other one? What's Clarity of Mind? It's hard to read. the text.
200% mana health on level up plus alchemy mana.
I would actually just go with the fire rate here.
Yeah, I was definitely between the two. I think that's good early on if it's on higher difficulties. I think if you're expecting to take lots of damage, which you know I kind of do.
It's actually really good as part of a berserk build too. So if you have like the berserk perk, and then there's other ones that are like beneficial for characters that either like there's like a vampire character that like bleeds health, like it's his thing. He just loses health periodically.
Okay.
And I think he loses it down to a certain threshold. So it's really good for this game.
Well, that was fast.
Sometimes combat be like that.
Using shove 3 mana for every enemy pushed. Health below 50%. Mana's used.
In Immortal.
Simplicity would actually be pretty good. Especially if I get something like my dwarven boomstick, my love. I love that fucking weapon.
What were you saying about Immortal Redneck?
Darn.
Oh, I was gonna say the thing I love and hate about it is the fact that like you can pick up a scroll which can either be a buff or debuff.
Yeah, and the worst part is you don't know until you picked it up and you're like,
Yeah.
oh good, thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, like
Ah.
I'm now blind. I have nothing on my HUD. Or oh good, I can only turn left now.
When you have the chance, play that with the Twitch interaction on, because your audience gets to vote what scrolls you get. Like, you don't get scrolls normally, your audience just picks them every couple of minutes.
So I get to bribe my chat to give me good scrolls. And then they
tried
don't
that, it didn't
anyway.
Quote-unquote bribe.
I tried that, it didn't work.
Exactly. Which is why I say it doesn't work anyway.
Still, fun.
Yeah. Bitch. Anyway.
And it's kind of a little extra difficult when you're playing on controller.
True.
That's true too.
Oh, I thought there was a... Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
Because you don't get
that gyro.
auto aim assist.
Auto aim, you.
Or aim assist, my bad.
More
It's about auto aim.
more fire rate. Leftovers seems good though.
I can't decide if,
I
when
can't
someone
read.
when someone tells me they play an FPS with controller, I can't decide if they're crazy or just incredibly hardcore.
I
I'm just
think
used to it.
For it, so.
I think that's the people that are like the real hardcore console fans. Like Gino plays a bunch of his stuff on console.
Yeah.
He was playing on console.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
where I
I'm
had
just
a
used
lot
to
of my
it 'cause I used
old experience.
Do that.
Yeah, because I used to
Have you seen
play Halo 1 and 2 on classic Xbox, which now that I'm going back and playing it is really hard. After playing FPSs on console, I'm sorry, after playing FPSs mouse and keyboard, playing it on console again is really hard.
It gets harder in certain games, specifically Apex, because you don't get aim assist, and
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to
people
play.
just get movement.
yeah.
I would not want to play that game
Yeah.
on console. Anyway.
Yeah,
I used to play console at Apex, and I was like, no, I'm tired of this.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do FPS without at least gyro. But have you seen the guys that play on mobile phone?
Shop.
Like a full controller layout on the screen, and their hands are just curled around.
Oh, I couldn't
I find
imagine.
it weird when people play like mobile
Yeah.
games with a controller, like they like connect the controller to their phone.
Oh, these
and it's
all
like,
seem
why?
good.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
I
Add
already-
gyro, and like I would play Doom that way. Add a little bit of gyro and everything, and play the controller. Play some Doom mods.
I
My old
almost
phone
want to
broke.
do
You can
that,
slow it down
but...
though.
Wait. Passive fire rate.
Indecisiveness.
think I'd almost go Lich Breath here. Seems really good.
I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. What are your choices? Lich Breath?
Yeah, so Lich
Eagle
Breath,
Claw.
the Eagle Claw, and I already have an alchemy weapon, so I'd rather just fill in an empty slot. But Plague Bearer.
Is your alchemy weapon stronger than the Plague Bearer? Like, is it a higher level?
It's actually lower level but higher DPS.
I kind of like the Energy Blaster better.
Yeah.
Although having poison damage is kind of it has its uses, because then you can hit, like weak spots, as opposed to the Energy Blaster, which is basically non-elemental.
But I did also take the Simplicity perk, which gives the Energy Blaster 10% more damage. So
Right.
so yeah.
That would rule that out for sure.
That would also
Eagle
buff
Claw?
the Eagle Claw, but then also it's more damage, I guess. Higher DPS, but the cursed. Yeah.
You don't even have a spell weapon at all right now, right?
I don't have any weapons other
Okay.
than starting equipment.
If you've got the cash for it, I would say grab the Eagle Claw if you really need a staff weapon just to have one.
Yeah. I just don't have any other weapons, so
What's that one do again? Do the primary fire really quick.
it's a homing attack.
Oh, that one's good. That one's really good.
I should have come in here first. Oh, I definitely should have come in here first.
You know, if
Maybe
I
you
had
can
that
come back.
Price is Right losing clip, I would play that right now.
Well, it's
Then
time to
come
just
back
go to the
to it?
boss,
Question
and
mark?
maybe you'll.
No. You can't go back.
There we go. We got that
There,
instead.
perfect. Perfect. Is my I gotta.
Oh yeah, one other weird thing for me is playing Halo with a PS4 controller.
That didn't count. Okay.
With what controller?
PS4 controller. Yeah, because I used to play PS4 and it's like, I'll use this for PC gaming.
I'm trying to think like what that would feel like.
Hell yeah, it's definitely different from Xbox. From a
Yeah,
regular
that's-
gamepad. I mean, for the most part, it's fine. It's just like some like button mapping. It's kind of wonky.
Is it so
'Cause,
perfectly playable though?
for the most part. Some things just get confusing because it registers as a gamepad, so you get the like Xbox controls.
Yeah.
Or most games at least.
You know what? You got a lot of health. You got a lot
Yeah,
of health.
I got.
You'll make
It
it.
started with a bunch of barrier. I'm not too intensely worried about it.
Maybe I'll come back to Immortal Rim.
It is a really fun game. Have you ever finished it?
I keep dying in the third temple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it keeps whipping my butt.
It's really hard. I was kind of amazed at how
Easy.
hard that game is. Like, especially when you go from the second to the third pyramid, like the difficulty
Yeah.
spike is kind of intense.
Friendly fire
Uh,
immunity.
At that point, you really depend on the RNG.
Mm-hmm. And having
Oh.
as many of those
Perks.
meta
Yeah.
upgrades as
Yeah.
possible.
That sounds really good. Plus max health seems really, really handy. But Wrecking
hang on,
Ball
let me-
also sounds really tasty right now too.
Hang on a second. Let me have a look at these perks on the stream version. Rough Skin, Always Prepared, or Wrecking Ball. Defeating an enemy, you get 20% damage. By the way, if you're an effective killer, Wrecking Ball will make you more or less unstoppable.
Yeah.
It does stack on bosses. If you remember, bosses love to summon minions,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
you
that's
can
absolutely
really
the
go to town.
Oh, chat's popping off and I missed it.
Nice.
Raw telling me Imp needs to play that redneck game.
Yeah.
Wet Floors, I play two games FPS, I've got no issues with them. Dude in YouTube saying, I still play FPS on controller, can't mouse and keyboard because his left hand locks up. Okay, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
valid
fair.
reason. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Paul's asking you, DJ, you ended your stream. Yeah, he's here with us. He rated us for 6 people.
I
Dude,
hit the 4-hour mark, so I'm like, okay, this is a comfy time to end. And I just finished a quest. Like I just finished, it was like a 4-floor dungeon, and I'm like, I don't need to keep going. I was already getting kind of eepy. I don't want to, I don't want to push it.
Oh, I was getting a little eepy there, but I don't work tomorrow, so I can afford to have a little extra coffee tomorrow morning. And saying, that means that he was playing Halo Night with a controller. You're way better than me, and I was playing mouse and keyboard. I'll take that. Both of these seem really good. I actually really like the Wrecking Ball. I just like the idea of the bonus max health there. I think
the great thing about the Halo Master Chief Collection is like it really is meant for like controller.
Yeah, I mean it's a Xbox. It was supposed to be an Xbox game, but the mouse and keyboard is just too juicy.
Yeah.
I'm
what my pick is.
Yeah,
so.
I think Wrecking Ball is probably just the better one. It's the better perk. The only thing that leans me the other way is the only thing that leaned me the other way was the max health.
Another decently fun roguelike is Risk of Rain 2 or any of the Risk of Rains.
I've played the second one at the request of Melee James, and I couldn't really get into it myself. Like maybe it was my eyesight or something, because like I just had trouble figuring out what to do. And
there's my spell.
And like spotting some of the things that you have to look for on the map were a little bit difficult for me, but I can see why people enjoy it. Why
it's brutal though.
Yeah, like, that game's super unpredictable.
I actually really like this weapon. I think it's fun.
Yeah, the hammer is great. It's homing and it's fast.
It's homing and it bounces.
Yeah.
And it's got a melee attack.
The best thing you want to do is you almost want to like line enemies up in a chain, because if you position it right, like you can get like penetration between like 3 and 4 targets. As long as like you give the hammer kind of a relatively straight line.
He said penetration.
The motion blur.
Yeah, this game kind of has some aggressive motion blurring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Oh god.
I might need to check my game to see if I turned it on.
Actually, yeah, I see that myself real quick. Video motion blur, quality,
Advance.
Motion blur. Let's set the motion blur down to low. Light bloom down. Light shafts,
Those should be fine.
Yeah,
You don't see those all the
they should be fine. They just, if you turn it down, just extra frames.
Oh, while you're on the
max
screen,
FPS.
Paul,
I'm gonna turn that max FPS down. I do not need it at like 200.
Paul says, Imp, the game audio is a little bit loud.
Is it? Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
you
That's
gotta
good to
turn the master
know.
down. Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's why I set up
Audio master.
audio application capture thing. I can just filter.
How about that? Is
each
that better?
game.
Oh yeah, you can do that with OBS, the audio application capture. I've actually had to use that for Streets of Rage Remake when I streamed that. Yeah, because like for some reason I could not. It was just getting the game to like capture through OBS was already a bitch. And then like when I started playing it, then chat was like, we can't hear it. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna try this OBS feature. I'm like, all right, application audio capture. You're my only hope. And thankfully it actually worked.
It really you really use it when you're doing the separate audio channels. Because when you click that off, you have to do that for each of the games and stuff that you record.
Yeah.
Oh, you were behind me the whole time.
That's the tedious part. But I do like having that control.
Yeah, having that as sort of like a last resort for when like audio doesn't pick up otherwise is great to know that OBS has something like that.
Yeah, it's really handy that you have options. It's always something Every program's different, and every computer setup has different effects on it too. Oh, hello.
Also a great thing when you're like trying to record, just having everything on separate channels.
Paul says it's still loud, by the way.
It's still loud, okay.
Yeah, this is kind of a loud game by default.
Yeah,
It's either that or Discord chat is quiet.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Discord chat probably is a little quiet, but let me hit the audio master down. How about that? That's definitely quieter in general.
I think that's about where I had to put it on mine. Like, I tried 50% first, and then I'm like, you know, this is still just a little bit too much, so.
Let me make sure I picked up all the stuff. I think I did. Size of all mana pools? Oh, Scholar this early? Probably the best I could get right now.
Yep. That perk will pay for itself.
Absolutely. I'll take that. I'll use
What'd
that
you
one
get?
for the red crystal. Trading a mana crystal for that.
All right. I think the mana crystal's good, but
yeah,
to each
I
his
think.
own.
Plus, I need mastery points for the. I need mastery points on the red crystal right now too.
Yeah, that's a good point too. You should always try to like unlock those traits from like mastering things.
And I've discovered that you get a lot more points, a lot more stuff at the end of the game if you're trading up weapons and if you're trading out weapons. So if you only use one weapon, you don't get nearly enough.
Yeah, like eventually the game will get hard enough to where you'll really want you'll want every opportunity and every like perk and benefit that the game throws at you. And this game basically like encourages you to try different characters and playstyles. Like it doesn't want you to use certain weapons as a crutch for too much.
That's good. Mana crystals give you barrier. Absolutely.
That one's good. What? I also wouldn't mind taking the fire rate because that basically is gonna make your fire rate even better.
Yeah, that's
what's that left one? Ricochet?
Shove. When using shove, speed up and damage dealt by shove.
That one's good because you get that damage buff for. It's only so many seconds, but if you use, or no, it's a damage buff. It's a speed buff from shove. That one's good.
Utterly adorable Drifter. Hey, buddy, what's up, dude? First time chatter. It's a good friend of mine.
Nice.
Right.
Honestly, each one of these is good in their own right, so I mean, there's really no bad choice here.
I mean, defensive.
I'm gonna grab dinner.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'll probably be around. I just don't use the shove a lot. I'm not used to it. So
alright.
I should pick this one up, but like I haven't learned the value of shove just yet. I should experiment that with that a lot more.
Remember, shove deals damage to monsters, and if you put 1 point into Ricochet, it will insta-kill those like carrot things, like with a single shove.
All right, I'll just take that one.
It's good at a pinch because it hits in a really wide cone around you, and
is it all around or is it cone in front?
I think it's a cone in front. I don't think it hits behind you, but I haven't really tried using it behind you.
Oh, ow. Also, I just realized there's key pieces around, and I think I'm missing them. I'll just quickly check the rooms. Yeah, for the treasure key.
Yeah, you really should get those too. No reason.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would not be leaving without them. I'm too much of a completionist in that regard. Not here. I don't hear it.
I mean, it's just for the game again. Like oh, there's one there too.
Yep.
For exploring every room, you know, you're rewarded by getting a free weapon or a free perk. Like, what's not to love with that?
Absolutely.
And
Just popping in to say, make sure you like the stream, nerds. Like the stream, damn it.
Hi, BD Jake. What up,
bye,
dude?
Jake. Hi, Jake. Bye, Jake. It was really loud.
Yeah, I gotta turn him down a little bit. Right.
This message has been brought to you by Big Dog Jake. And he approves
Good
this
man.
message.
Yeah, in some cases I don't even use my wand, depending on what, There we go.
I tend to save the wand as a last resort. Like, I mean, you get ammo regen for it, but it's typically really weak.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Some weapon, like if your weapons are not up to snuff, it can be good, but the only times either as, like you said, a last resort, or in some rare cases, I'll do it because I have an element on the wand I don't have elsewhere. Like, I've found that the elemental weaknesses, which I'm still learning, are really, really strong.
Yeah, when you exploit monster weaknesses in this, it's a game breaking in some cases, especially if a boss has a weakness.
Oh, the bosses can have weaknesses? Hell yeah.
They do. It's not as like it won't do as much when you use a boss weakness. Like it won't do like critical damage, but it does like you can proc the debuffs way more. Like if a boss is weak to fire, you can set them on fire way more than otherwise. Yeah, and that's, by the way, that's what I love Mjolnir for. They're using the hammer on those floating armors, because sometimes the enemies in this just kind of wriggle all around, and like they don't sit still. So having a nice tracking weapon is just the way to go.
Oh, Stone Skin's good.
It is good, but you might have some better choices here too.
Yeah.
A better scholar. I mean, again,
Yeah,
as
that's
long
exactly
as
what I was thinking.
What's the middle one there?
Equalizer? I could see it if I'm switching a lot. Yeah.
I think Scholar would be the one to go. I'm not sure how much like you have left to go on this quest, but if you still have a ways to go, Scholar will absolutely pay for itself.
Okay, and check back up with chat. Chat's still popping. Holy shit.
Nice.
Howdy, chat. Just sat down after getting home from a very rough day at work. You should try Crab Champions. I'll have to look at that, actually. Because Crab Game. Or, I should get the voice clip of Solid Snake going, Crab Battle. Oh shit, yeah, Crab Champs. I love that game. Also loud, ow, my ears. Crab Champs is gloriously wonky and amazing. BD Jake going like, why was that so loud? Turbo Golf Racing. I'm gonna have to get some of these suggestions and take a look at them. Rocket League had a baby with Mario Kart and plays putt-putt golf. Oh boy. That sounds gloriously jank. Basically
that sounds
racing.
Like your kind of game there, Imp.
Sounds like great. Juice Galaxy. Yeah, Raw, we'll play Juice Galaxy. We'll probably play it sometime in the month of May. Absolutely. We'll take a look at this stuff. Crab. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Metal Dungeon. Yeah, okay, alright. Taking Scholar. Looking around for items before they disappear. And I think I got the key, so we might as well just unlock the door because we're here. Boing. Whoop. Oh. Alright, let's take a look. This staff's at 4. I'm probably gonna wanna replace, like, maybe the Energy Blaster. But Mjolnir's serving me really well. It's just low DPS.
What's
claws.
Your Energy Blaster is at level 1, right?
Yeah, Energy Blaster's level 1.
Okay. Yeah, maybe next time you get past an alchemy weapon, you may want to replace it, because
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to have stick with a weapon even though it's level 1, just because like it has a really good like alt fire.
Yeah.
Or you just you like the way it handles, or it has like some sort of unique feature, like it has a tracking effect or something. But
This one's pretty good. I just got it, so I mean I'm kind of hoping I pick it up on a different run at a higher level, so I could keep so I could have a better reason to keep it. But this is a 4-floor dungeon, and I don't really think I need Energy Blaster. I'm thinking just upgrading the Eagle Claw to 5, probably best.
Yeah, that Eagle Claw will absolutely carry you, and you'll probably get past. If this is a 4th-floor dungeon, chances are they'll probably pass you a better alchemy weapon at some point, or you might find one in the shop too.
Alright, and I think we're ready for the boss. Yeah, chat's just popping.
Nice.
Potato, you got to meet the Monster Cat team when you were a teen? That's cool. And Ra, yeah, you mentioned your birthday being next month. So yeah, I will actually go look into Juice Galaxy, and we'll play it for your birthday.
Happy birthday, Raw.
Yeah, it's pretty early too. So, okay.
Well, I'm wishing him a happy birthday today, and then tomorrow too, because that's what Raw does.
Happy preemptive early birthday. This boss, okay. This guy's kind of a pain, but...
Yeah. He likes to play the floor as lava with you. It's kind of annoying. I've actually died to this boss because, like, he dropped spikes, like, right on my feet, and I wasn't paying attention. That's fine.
Like that? Yeah. Just gotta keep moving, right?
Yeah, this game will absolutely punish you if you sit still for any length of time.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's it very much goes against the grain for my normal playstyle, but I've learned that, yeah, absolutely, you just gotta keep moving. Hit and run, hit and run. Ha! Alright, that actually worked. Oh, that stun locks them. Oh, did you see that? That's great. Oh, that's cool. Whoa! Oh, get off me! Get off me! Yeah, this guy did. Whoop! Wrong button.
Oh.
Not the button I wanted.
It's still putting in work, even at level 1. It's still putting in some work.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong weapon. All right. New follower. Thank you, Otter.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Wow, this has been a good one. I got a couple new followers and 10 gift subs. I think that's everything. Sweet. Before your ADHD gets it. James Online's on the Twitch. Wait, James is streaming? Oh.
Yeah, I think Paul said he's playing Mario RPG or something like that.
Oh, is he finishing a Mario RPG? I gotta, yeah, late night RPG, late night dip in the lava. I actually want to go see him do that. All right, but win or lose, we'll finish this run. This one's actually looking, it's pretty low level threat. It's only low. Nice. Nice.
Now, what floor was that?
It's floor 2, but enemies defeated.
Okay.
Nice. 69. Oh boy. Alright, Swash. Thank you for lurking and hanging out. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everyone's been hanging out. This has been a great stream. Tomorrow we're going to be getting back to the GameCube. I'm going to be putting more time into Mega Man X Command Mission and oh, he's just started 20 minutes ago. Bliss is probably still wasting his time with another Bear Force 1. Yeah, he probably won't even get to the gameplay for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think Paul had mentioned that he had started like really like just a bit ago.
Yeah. No, I got some stuff I could do. It's gonna be Metroid Prime, yeah, Metroid Prime, Mega Man X Command Mission, and then we'll see what else I can tell you for.
Right.
Oh, do I? That gets, I mean, Mjolnir is doing great, but the Hellish Ember's pretty, Hellish Ember's pretty good for wave clear, and it's a fire weapon, which I don't have.
What's the damage on those two weapons? Like, how does it stack up?
197 DPS on the Mjolnir versus the Hellish Ember at 304.
If you can deal with having a non-tracking weapon, I would say the Hellish Ember. The Hellish Ember would be worth it for the higher damage and the fire, like the ability to like proc burning.
Well, and I've got a tracking weapon with the Eagle Staff, so.
Okay, yeah, I would say definitely ditch Mjolnir in favor of the Hellish Embers. And as I recall, that weapon is actually really easy to proc burning with too.
Yeah, I mean, it says low proc chance, but like, yeah, you just. Oh, wrong one. Oh, you're not a fire zombie. What element are you? It totally looks like fire. Yeah.
I think poison will do more damage to him.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought he was a fire zombie because he's red and shoots flaming axes at you.
Yeah, you would think that. You would think that.
Always prepared. Fire rate during the first. I'm getting a little deep in the dungeon. I think Scholar may not be the best anymore.
Alright, what are your two other choices here?
Overheal for 30% of health into barrier when your health is full.
That one's okay, but like when your health is topped off, usually you don't see potions, so it's actually not as good as you think it is.
I was thinking always prepared.
Always prepared is a character trait, like it's a character exclusive. What's that one do for you?
25% fire rate for the first 20 seconds of a fight.
That's if you can finish fights quickly, always prepared is actually a really good perk for your character.
Wait. And I've got Wrecking Ball. So
yeah. Those two would play really well off another. I will tell you, in almost every case, if you see a green perk offered to you at a level up, almost every time the character specific perks will always be better than the blue perks.
Okay.
There are exceptions where the character perk isn't as great, like you might just get something that's too good to pass up. But I would say if you ever have your doubts, if you're like not kind of feeling the blue perks, or you're like, oh, they're okay.
The character specific, okay. Yeah.
Character specific perks are always the better option.
Find the lock sequence.
I have returned.
Hey, welcome back to
first I have to find the locks.
Oh yeah. Nope, it's not that one. Okay, green's first.
Okay, so green.
Don't bother fighting enemies because like they'll keep spawning until you fight. Alright, you gotta hit green again.
Alright.
If you get the combo wrong, you have to start over. So
what is this, summon sense?
basically,
Alright.
it's not green. It's not green purple.
No, it's not green that either. So.
Alright, it's green blue.
I just want him out of my way. I hate that enemy in particular.
Yeah. It might be upstairs too. Alright, try going on one of those bounce pads. Yeah, it's to your left. Yeah, see it up there? See the shine to the right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right there. Now it's... Alright. Now you got a 50-50. It's either green, blue, purple, or it's green, blue, yellow.
Nope.
Oh.
Green, blue, red, purple. Great. 50, 50, 90.
It happens.
I will kill some of these things just because they're in my way and I hate my life. That wasn't green, blue, purple. Where's the other one? Where is it? There it is.
Okay, it's green, blue, yellow. There you go. Now you can take out the trash.
Oh wait, no, you're vulnerable.
Flying armors are weak to lightning.
The only lightning I had was the Mjolnir secondary fire.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't... They always take, like, a bunch of damage, even when you hit their weak spot. They're kind of a pain in the ass.
I've noticed that there's really not an insistence on headshots either, which is really nice for me, because I'm bad at that.
Even in the first game, it was only, like, body shots. It doesn't, or the things that do damage. You don't have to worry about, like, locational damage.
Black market. If I had 3 trash weapons. Okay. Utterly adorable drifter is leaving. Zoning out a little, my dude. Just wanted to come and say hi. Drop that follow. Yeah. Hit me up on Discord anytime, dude. I'm always open. Door's always open to chat.
I would just say Spellbringer or Spellslinger.
Spellslinger.
Just take that fire rate.
Fire rate sounds really tasty right now. Yeah, if I had 3 trash weapons and a shop was right in front of me, where I knew there was one, I would consider it. But son of a bitch. Really? Okay.
Asking you shall receive.
Well, it's health, an amulet that I also don't want, and... Oh, wand. Oh.
The wand.
That's a level 6 wand. I mean, it's...
Damn.
It's actually more... I feel like almost double the damage.
Only if you're gonna use it. I would say, unless you really unless you really use your wand as a crutch, it may not be worth getting. If you're already enjoying your weapons, you may not need it.
Yeah, I'm not using my wand right now.
Okay. I will tell you, for as much as I've played this game, I rarely buy things in shops. Like, generally what you find just exploring the dungeons is usually better anyway. Or it's just as good, and it won't even cost you money. It just costs you your time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
now
fuck them big boys. Yeah, screw you.
Nice.
That big boy is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because they do that, like, stomp when you get close to them.
Yeah, I particularly dislike those giant armors.
The ice ones are really annoying because their stomp usually
Slows you.
puts the freeze. Yeah, it does the freeze debuff on you, so it makes it harder to get away from them and, like, avoid a second stomp.
And Fiera's heading to bed too. Gonna hit the rack shortly. Was a blast playing BL3. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing a little bit more. Gameplay is fantastic in that game. Like I've said multiple times, just let me turn off all the dialogue and skip every cutscene, and I'm good. I'll play the game. Your writing sucks. Oh wow. Look at that fire rate, that's crazy.
I still gotta play Borderlands 1.
Oh, you never played the first one?
I played the first one again.
Not officially.
Where you at? Okay, I think I actually did that in less than 20 seconds. Yeah, that room was a little tighter.
I've never, like, live streamed it or recorded it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I played it.
Eh.
I played it a bunch back in the day too.
Who did that one? Okay, I gotta know.
I played it once, like, way young. Oh.
I played it a long time ago. Yeah, it was fun. It wasn't quite the best, but it was a good start.
And I did mean to, like, play the Borderlands series, like, in chronological order. So, like, and I've been procrastinating, so.
One may not seem as good, going back to it too, because like, I still like the first game's story, but admittedly the gameplay is like, it's kind of dated compared to
It was
3.
the start of something really interesting. They had the idea that they wanted like really unique and weird guns with interesting effects, and but the writing, I would say, was like, I would just say the writing's better because it's just not as memey as they wanted.
I mean, for a game that came out in 2009, it's pretty innovative because it was well ahead of the whole looter shooter thing.
It's gonna be weird going from, was it the pre-sequel?
Mm-hmm.
Just graphically and everything, going
Yeah.
to Borderlands 1.
Inner Wisdom
Yeah.
is dropping the Hellfire, the Fire Tome that I just got worth a new spell that's a level higher? Maybe not.
maybe, maybe not. Like, it's risky because you could get a really good spell or you could get rubbish.
It's it's completely random. Alchemy like, if anything, I might take Ricochet, but this would be a rare consideration for a reroll.
Next boss, Borderlands 3. What is it? I'm gonna look.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'm actually enjoying the bosses. I think the bosses so far have been good, and I actually laughed a little bit more today than I expected. They do have moments of good writing, shockingly enough.
Oh. I see.
I
see what he's talking about. Yeah.
Probably get a laugh out of me. Yeah, and yeah. Thank you again, Fiera. I'm looking forward to it. You have a good night.
Yeah. Have a good night, Fiera.
That one's gonna be great.
Wisdom. Yeah, I think if I don't take Ricochet, actually Ricochet for the bonus speed's probably the best option here.
I would still say Ricochet of these three.
And it does have
You know-
plus max health, which I think is good.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back.
Ah,
Hey,
welcome back,
Shadow.
good
Hello.
sir.
You know, one thing I will still say as a saving grace for Borderlands 1, the best intro song to any of the Borderlands games.
Ain't no
The
rest for the
absolute best.
wicked.
Oh,
That was pretty good.
I will still just listen to that song and just think of all the fond memories of playing BL1 back in the day with a friend of mine.
I was way too young to understand anything about games.
Let me take a look at the shop again and see if I need anything here.
I didn't know where to go.
I don't
Oh,
need that.
that's trying to kill me.
Oh, I didn't realize that passively gives you a bunch of fire rate.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's a level 6, 30% fire rate with unlimited charges.
Oh.
That I would take that just to. I mean, if you don't care about your other amulet that much.
I mean, I was using. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna use it, but it's.
Yeah, I haven't really seen you pop your amulets that much, so maybe don't worry about it unless you're really gonna get some use out of it.
The health from potions has been a bit handy. I'm only missing 1 health, but again, like, definitely a matter of, like, the key to success is using all the tools at your disposal, and I've just kind of gotten lucky that I've got my success so far without it. So that's something I have to learn.
Don't worry, the game will remind you to use all of your tools in due
Well,
time.
then let's do that then, and oh yeah, I can't wait. This is gonna absolutely murder me, I have a feeling, but we'll see.
Well, if it has infinite
Oh, it's her.
Yeah.
It's her. I'm gonna look at that fire rate.
Cheese it. Get fire tickets.
I'm zooming.
You just need a really, like, horribly clipped version of Green Hill Zone. Since you're going so fast.
They'd crush it.
Yeah, exactly. It just needs to be bit crushed to shit.
In 4-bit.
1 bit.
Oh, she's
Zero.
already halved it.
Yeah,
0
she's already
16-bit. Negative 16-bit.
It's like that, it's like that angry video game nerd meme. It's like 64-bit, 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 4-bit, 2-bit, 1-bit.
Keep crunching it.
Hit and run, hit and run.
Though the 16-bit crunch, though, is kind of comforting.
Oh, she is not weak against fire at all.
I do have a lot of warm and fuzzy memories from those 16-bit sounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when they try to do, they try to do sound clips and everything, and it's all crunched to death. Or the Sega Genesis, where they tried to replicate the voice sounds. But didn't
I'd
actually
buy
use
that for $1. Remember
It
that
saved
one?
memory. And that one.
Oh.
Oh.
It doesn't
damn.
knock
I
back
didn't-
the boss, but
I do miss the RoboCop NES game, the very first one. To play the theme and
Fire Ticks is actually.
remember the Ghostbusters NES game? What?
there's quite a bit of them. There, you know, HAL, the company HAL, who made Kirby, actually
Yes.
made a good Ghostbusters game for the NES.
They did.
And Game Boy.
Yep. They
Same
did.
game.
Yep.
I think that's it.
There's
then.
actually a ROM hack that fixes everything and adds Winston, I think his name is.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot everybody's name.
In fact,
But it adds
or whatever
more
his name
characters.
is. Yeah, him.
it adds everybody back. Or maybe I'm thinking of a different ROM hack, but anyway, there's ROM hacks for both the Genesis one and the NES one. But yeah, we had those two not so great ones. Though the first NES one though, where you could drive around and kind of manage your ghostbusting company.
Ooh, here we go.
That one was actually a little
Let's
better on the
see.
Sega Master System.
it was, yeah.
So
What do we got? What's in the box?
but yeah, there's a hack for that one too to kind of
Freezing
make them
hail.
play alike.
Mhm.
That's ice.
Yeah, that the one that HAL released, and they actually released it in Europe. The new, I think it's called
Yeah.
New Ghostbusters 2, is
Yep.
really good. That's a really, really good game.
A little slow, but yeah, if it
Yeah, I'll take it.
wait, does the first game have co-op? I forget.
No, it doesn't.
Oh man, it's ripe for co-op, especially when the CPU messes up.
Oh yeah, and then crosses the streams. You're just like,
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, if only did like a remake of that or something, or a ROM hack that adds 2 players. Have you seen those ones that turned Battletoads, DuckTales, and Darkwing Duck
There you
into
go.
a 2 or 4 player game?
I haven't. That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, you gotta use an
Especially-
emulator and turn off the sprite limits and things, overclock it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that makes
it's
sense.
pretty good. I just can't find any way to play it with me. But
Oh, that wrecks
Yeah,
them
they're not
from a
on-
distance. Oh, that tracks so well.
yeah, they're not on romhacking.net though. I think they're somewhere else. So hopefully they get archived somewhere.
I'll have to
But
give
they're
that a
pretty
try.
impressive.
Yeah,
Oh, that-
I'd have to get that a try because
Good stuff.
Darkwing Duck is definitely one of my favorites of the Disney afternoon NES games.
I bet you were like cringing watching me fail so miserably at it the other day.
I might have been. I
Just
might
a
have been
little.
secretly watching from the rafters like Sting and WCW.
Yeah.
Just like ready to like come down to
Ah.
the ring and slap you with a baseball bat.
Where
Just
was
skip it the whole time.
this? Where was this like 2 floors ago? Dismantled.
Speaking of hitting imp with a baseball bat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, give me all the bonks. I deserve it.
Bet.
Drop rate for the final floor or spell slinger? I think spell slinger just laying into the fire rate.
I would lay into the fire rate.
Yeah, like that sounds good, but also the plus health just puts that over the edge for me.
Imp, your only tool is a hammer. Every problem has to look like a nail from here on out, okay?
That's right. That's a great way of putting it.
I was already saying on my stream of this, like, I have one strategy for this game. Club things over the head until they die. Do it as fast as possible and as hard as
Ooh.
possible. And,
Oh, I
it's
could
never
afford
failed
it.
me.
I could afford it too.
It could be good, but it could be not worth it.
I'll wait until I see later in the later.
Yeah.
Might be worth it. That is, by the way, what I save my points for, is I'll save it for the gold chest instead of the shop.
That first though.
Careful with
Oh,
that
you're weak.
health there.
Oh, thank you, Brain. Thank you, Brain. Another game that I really like is El Paso Everywhere.
Everywhere you say.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
It's a bit of a story,
Yeah, you're
but it's
right
also
about my
like
health.
dungeons. You run through a bunch of dungeons. You're a vampire hunter, and your ex is Count Dracula.
Oh, carrots.
Dracula. Well, female version of Dracula, I guess.
Lady Drek.
The soundtrack is amazing, in my opinion.
I'm getting low on mana.
That's my favorite part about the game, soundtrack.
A game with a good soundtrack goes a long way.
Oh shit, they're the exploding carrots. The peppers.
Like some games, they'll have like a really good gameplay, but the soundtrack is so awful that I can't come back to it very often.
Another
And
game
some
would
games have the awful gameplay, but the music's so good, and then you just pull it from it and play it in something else.
Another game I really like is Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami was a fantastic game. I never played it, but I really should have because it kind of appealed to me on just like the basic level.
It was jank, but it does make you feel like John Wick on crack.
That's good for an extra 10 seconds. That'll help on the boss. Transmutation? Oh yeah, I could just up my energy Do I want to get rid of the energy blaster? It's doing 600 DPS at level 1.
Was it like offering you a level 6 or wait? What was that perk gonna do for you?
Earn a new alchemy weapon. If you have one, it'll be consumed, and the new level will be. Oh wait, no, it'll be one level higher. It'll be a level 2 alchemy weapon. So no.
Maybe not. It all depends on if like you really aren't using the energy blaster that much. If you're already enjoying it, I would say stick with it because it's already doing a lot of damage.
I think it's doing pretty. It's like if you look at the DPS, it's almost 600 DPS.
Yeah, it's so high because it's basic damage. That's why. Because it's not not. If it were elemental, it probably would be doing less than that.
Yeah, I mean that's also doing almost 600 damage. All these weapons are doing really well except the wand. I just haven't found a replacement that's worth a damn.
Here is the description for El Paso Rivera: stakes, guns, slow-mo, fire, fight werewolves and vampires in reality-shifting motel, dive through barricades, escape to grasp evil puppets, destroy the villain you loved.
I think the Always Prepared would be the best here.
The
Bloodlust is really good, but the Always Prepared is just gonna help me kill things faster.
Third-person shooter. And it's neo-noir.
I might have to check that game out, Potato. I saw that's on Steam. So
yeah,
I might
do you have a link for that? I would take a Steam.
I'm grabbing it. It was on sale when I got it. Sadly, it's not because it's full release now, I guess. I got it in beta.
Yeah, I just added that to my wish list. I'll have to give that a check sometime.
Where
What are we talking about again?
El Paso everywhere.
These pots have items now?
They have items because you might have a perk that gives them items.
Where should I drop?
Okay. Big ugly pixels. Are you serious?
Here, I'll put it in content recommendation. No.
I was gonna troll and be like, "If what happened to the quality of your stream? Did your bitrate go down, buddy?"
My bitrate.
Oh no, my bitrate.
Here, I'll just send you details, I guess. Oh. And last but not least, imp.
Okay.
There you are.
Where are you at? Where? Thank goodness that's over. Restore my bitrate to former glory.
They have a next game. And it just came out this month.
And we gotta level up either.
What is this?
Oh wow, I've got no... Okay.
Life Eater.
Oh! Ah! Pepper! You betrayed me for the last time.
Or fantasy kidnapping simulator? Huh?
After seeing a gun in that game, it looked like a clip of animation where two wizards are talking and you just shoot the other one with a gun.
By the power of guns, the best magic spell.
Yeah, it's funny, but it's also done really well.
That's great too, honestly.
It's called Wizards. It's yeah, something called Wizards. Some animation called Wizards.
Oh, okay. My bad, sorry.
Actually, you know, I'll post it somewhere.
I'm just gonna put this out there that El Paso Umbrella is a very low poly game. In case people don't actually like low poly stuff.
Low poly is nice.
Low poly, if done right, is still good.
Yeah, it has the
Low poly to be cheap, not so much. Low poly as a style, very much.
Yeah. I mean, if it's inexperienced, then that's one thing. If it's doing it for cheap and budget, then that's something else entirely.
Actually, speaking of low poly, there was a game called Fancy Skulls I enjoyed a lot. It doesn't go on sale at all anymore, I don't think, but maybe it does? I'm not sure. It doesn't get any updates, but it was a fun little roguelike. Like, imagine this, but you had to be... But your aiming was the most important. You go from room to room, there were small little rooms. And, you know, and every enemy had a little target on them somewhere. So you just had to focus on aiming right and hitting perfectly. It had a good feel to it. I don't know, very simple, but I still enjoy it.
Also, I will also drop you the link to an album of theirs for the soundtrack.
Okay, thank you.
That's the main reason why I like
Yeah, you
the
were saying
game.
the music is really good.
I think at this point, the conduit's just kind of really
skip
good.
around places.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm starting to bleed health and my mana's starting to wane a little bit. I think conduit will help ease the health issues.
What's that one do again?
Mana crystals give you barrier.
That one could help, yeah.
Other than that, it's Berserker, which is damage when increased damage when I'm below 35% health. And otherwise, it's Coup de Grace, mana for every pool when you're defeating an enemy with your wand, which I'm not doing.
Either the first perk or the second one, because the second one will give you a huge boost of damage when you're low on health. And that's super good for boss fights especially.
Yeah.
But if you just want that survivability, I would go with the barrier. Like, if you don't trust yourself to, like... If you can't play... If you're, like, really worried about playing cautiously, I would go with the first perk.
I'm a little worried about it here. Let's close off what this is. That's a lot of pots.
Also, when it comes to low poly games, a safe option for me to recommend to everyone is Nightmare of Decay. Such a good Resident Evil, like, spiritual successor, or like a love letter to RE1, done in that low poly style. It was made by, like, one dude, and, oh man, the gameplay in that game is just so good.
If you like stuff that kind of has, like, throwbacks to kind of stuff too, I recommend World of Horror. It's an actual, like, 1-bit, 2-bit art style.
Yeah,
it's
like
fantastic.
Yeah, I've seen that one before. It looks like the old Macintosh games.
Yeah, and the art style is fantastic. It's all done in, like, MS Paint, and they said, not what I wanted. Okay, this is getting dangerous. Where? Babe, where is my super suit? Okay, here and here. I've not seen any other special effect rooms. I haven't seen any fountains of health or mana or any of that yet. No oaths. Just one anvil. Ha, 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 hey, speaking of the devil. We'll save you for just a second. Open you. Oh, are you serious? Get out of here. Trap my floor. And another amble. I'll wait a second. See what's in the rest of this floor.
Oh no!
I would personally just take that fountain that gives you the mana, because I tried to tell James this too. Remember, it not only fills your mana to max, it increases your mana pool too.
Yeah, but I wanted to use it before the boss. So I want to do it right before the boss if I can. And same with the just in case the floor decides to give me one more weapon choice that I can like not. Yeah. I know I'm running a little dangerous here, but
it's your game, you know.
yeah.
It's your world. We just live in it. I mean, even if you run short on ammo, you have your wand and you have push.
There you go.
I'm hoping for like one more level up. If I can get one more lucky level up.
Thankfully, you got a potion that saved your ass there.
Yeah, I did.
Taking a lot of heat.
Looks like new enemies aren't spawning in, so
Yeah, one left.
kind of. Yeah, I was gonna say, as long as you can manage this. Yeah.
Nice.
Ah, I'm so close.
Need help.
Yeah, I do need to just use this. I can't afford to fight like that anymore. Oh, what's this? Trap room.
It's a bonus room, but you got to be fast.
Ooh,
Not what I
that
want.
was a big chunk.
That was a big mistake. Yeah, I
What you
see.
And all you got for that was a perk.
A perk.
Oh,
So there should theoretically be a way to just.
Don't you die. Don't you do it.
so close.
If I die in a trap room, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti. Alright, what's the last? Seriously? I got hit by the ceiling trap! Time to go breaking pots and hope there's a potion.
You have 2 hit points, my
And
man.
to scream,
I know.
and to
Alright.
scream like Link
Oh no!
as you break the pots.
I think it's gotta be like the Eagle Claw. It's just the most consistent damage I could do, I think.
Yeah, I would say that would probably be your carry. I mean, you could always put it into something else if you want to balance your levels, but ain't nothing wrong with min-maxing.
Yeah, I mean, most specifically, like, if I'm gonna be on the move a lot, this one tracks, it hits better from long range. I think it's just the best option. Because now it actually does more damage than the Energy Blaster.
If there's a shop, you may want to see if you can buy some health, but be very careful.
Yeah. This is just that.
You don't want to get sneezed on.
Is the only thing left the boss room?
The boss room and a chest.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Come on, chest. Show me the money.
show me the
I
money.
don't know if you're gonna get health potions from a chest.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's impossible.
If there's a chance, I'll take a chance.
No. And
No.
I just upgraded this weapon. Son of a bitch. It does more damage and it's elemental. It might just be better.
Divine Wrath. It doesn't track though.
It does not,
Divine
but
Wrath
it
does
does
not
have a
track.
pretty healthy AoE. And I think the alternate fire crosses through enemies, so
Yeah. I think it like pierces.
yeah,
So-
it pierces enemies. I saw that trap.
I was gonna say, speaking of getting pierced, that trap almost pierced you.
But my booty. I need that. I poop from there. I'm at 2 health. I don't... Boys, I think this is a good run, but...
It might be all ogre.
It's almost definitely all ogre.
Just
Unless...
do or die. Break all the pots.
No, this just became a no damage run.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
It's turned into hardcore mode.
Exactly.
Oh, it hurts.
Oh.
You got this.
I might get lucky
Well-
and get a very early potion
Okay.
from a monster.
Before you go in there, switch to your Eagle Claw. Get ready with your amulet. I would say pop it and just unload into the boss and just be
Yeah.
as careful as you can because he might drop potions.
Oh, I've fought this boss. I know some of her tricks. These are...
No!
Oh, that was fast.
Oh, got sneezed.
I got zapped. Okay. You know, it was worth the shot. Oh no. Well, you know what? We get that too.
We need all of these.
Oh no!
We need all of these. We need all
And
of
the 1 bit from Raw, I saw that earlier. 10 bits from Big Dog. We follow the stream nerds. Well, you know what? That was actually not that bad, all things considered. It was that last floor that really just started getting to me. Reward lightweight, movement speed increased, and max health decreased. 6 insight. Alright. Well,
At least they give you partial rewards, even
Yeah.
if you die in a dungeon. So
seems like about half of your stuff gets you rewards. I'd have gotten 11 if I'd managed to get that. You can see where I'm going here.
less loud when it plugged when they jumped in.
I think
What?
these need some love.
What'd you say, Potato?
Oh no, I'm reading chat. Big dog.
Oh, okay.
Way less loud
Way
than when I
less
jumped in.
loud.
How loud do you have me? How loud do I have you?
You had Jake really loud.
Like, why don't you do you have time to jump in for just a second? Because, like, I am about to leave.
Oh no.
But
Oh no.
I'm
gonna take off my headphones.
You might have to for just a second.
It was like an audio jump scare. It was so loud.
It was a little loud. I mean, let me see.
Going to be very, very quiet.
It's still like I
I'm
can hear it.
speaking
Alright.
very quietly.
I actually have
I
you
can-
now. I turned you down. You were like, I guess it was. I don't know what happened to the audio levels, but everyone's on Discord was suddenly super loud recently. I had to have everyone up at like 120 to 150%, and now everything's super loud.
I am still going to speak very softly until told otherwise.
I mean, you're
Turn me
probably
up to 1,000.
you're
Can I talk normal now? Can
Yeah,
I talk
go
I think
normal
you-
now?
I think
Okay,
you
I can
talk
talk normal now. Thank God. Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I clipped it to put it on Twitter and be like, check out the stream, nerds.
And
And
then,
when I listened to it, I was like,
oh god.
shit, that was so loud. It startled me, honestly. Frankly, I was scared.
You
Frankly.
just jump scared yourself.
Check out the stream nerds, and while you're at it, go to the hospital and get that tinnitus checked out.
I already got pretty bad.
I might have
Mop.
to do this one
Mop.
off stream, actually.
Mop.
Yeah, I might have to do this one off stream. This enchanted memorial, a new weapon, a new alchemy, an
Oh.
amulet, and 2 perks.
That's really good rewards. How long is that one? The length is
It's a
pretty
4
long.
Yeah, it's a 4-pip. I mean, I do it off
forgot
stream.
items means.
Yeah.
That's a girthy dungeon there,
That's a
Amp. Can you
girth.
handle that length?
Great.
You underestimate. You underestimate the lengths that I have taken in the military.
Oh my god! Just remember, Imp. No butt chugging, okay?
No butt chunking. Don't smoke spice. Have a plan for the weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. That she would start that on fucking Tuesday. I swear to God, she would start that on Tuesday. Like, we would get back from the weekend on Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. All right, here's the plan. And then on Tuesday, it was like, have a plan for the weekend. Don't butt chug. Don't smoke spice. And it's like, because somebody actually died in the Navy, or in the military in general, from butt chugging a fifth of whiskey. Don't do it. It's really fucking stupid. That's not a joke.
A whole
yeah,
fifth?
What the fuck?
Are
yeah.
you serious?
You could
What
get
an idiot.
absolutely hammered off of butt chugging a beer. Just a single beer. Not even like a 40.
Then there's the idiots that like stick the straw into a bottle of Jack Daniels and flip it around and then just suck the whole thing down. Like, you guys are fucking
Yo.
idiots.
Yeah, but no. For people that don't know the physics behind it, butt chugging gets you way more drunk because there's
The brain membrane.
you're directly absorbing that alcohol into your bloodstream through your insides. It's not going through the processing of going down into your stomach and getting dissolved by stomach acid. It is
your liver.
directly getting absorbed right into your bloodstream. Like
Anyways,
it's
with
crazy.
that fun fact, before I leave, since you're quitting this and I was just hopping in to check levels, make sure you like the stream, nerds.
Yeah.
Follow on Twitch, in Black Belt. Follow him on Twitter. Why not? And you know what? Send over some bits if you feel like it, and comment on the VOD when it goes out. You guys have been great. Follow DJ as well. Follow DJ on Twitter.
Follow
Follow him
DJ
on
on
YouTube.
Twitter.
Listen to
Follow
his music.
Potato. Yeah, follow Potato
Follow
on
Potato.
Rumble.
Follow
Dude's a great
Potato on
guy.
Rumble. You can answer a call. I'll be out. You guys take care. Be well. Have a great night.
Actually, I want to see if this works. Where
Have a good night.
where my thing? Where my shout out thing? I want to see if this works.
Jake didn't get to add the horns up, but horns up, rock on. Be well. Take care, Jake.
Does this work? Shout out? No,
Hey, there we go. You gave me a shout out.
I gave you a shout out, but it's broken. I gotta fix that part of it too. So when people raid, it automatically makes a shout out happen, but I want to make it so that when you raid, it automatically gives you a shout out and plays the clip. So.
Oh, I would say look into something like Sidekick for that. Jazzy was telling me about it.
I don't
and it
understand
works
why
really
I've been having so much trouble with that. But and with that said, we're gonna go raid James.
Yeah.
Yeah.